Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Sevilla, a registered dietitian, nutritionist, and registered yoga teacher with the Yoga Alliance. I also have a couple social media pages where I love to share the benefits of a plant-based diet, mindfulness, meditation, and yoga. And I'm here today with Skara. We'll be doing a very quick meditation that you can do pretty much anywhere that is great for people who are just starting out meditation. Maybe you've never done it before, or people who've been doing meditation for a very long time can also benefit from this. A couple things that I want to mention before we get started. If this is your first time meditating, you might find it difficult to concentrate. You might sit down, close your eyes, and even as you're listening to me, feel like those thoughts are still coming in. I'm still getting images of my to-do list and everything that's stressing me out. It's normal, don't worry. The mind is very chit-chatty. It loves your company. But a good way to think about training for mindfulness, think about a puppy. You can't just teach a newborn puppy who's so excited to play around with you to sit down at your command in one day. Just like meditation, you can't expect for your mind to really just follow every command on your first go. And that's totally normal, and that's okay. So if you sit down and you feel like those thoughts are still rushing through, just stick with me, stick with the breath. There will be a point where you think that, oh, meditation isn't for me, this is so dumb, why did I even try this? I promise you, if you just stick with the meditation and really just give it your all for these next couple minutes, you will find a sense of peace and calm and harmony in it. Another thing that I want to mention is if you feel like your mind is wandering again and again and again, and maybe you feel like giving up this time, the breath is always constant. So at any moment, you can just begin again by inhaling and exhaling. There's no judgment, and there's nobody here to tell you that you're doing it right or you're doing it wrong. This is all your own practice. So if you're ready to meditate, let's go. So you're going to begin by finding a comfortable position, preferably seated, and you can either sit cross-legged just like this, or maybe you're sitting in a chair and your legs are hanging. The best, most important thing to focus on is making sure that you're sitting up straight to allow the breath to come in and out a little bit easier. And your hands can be wherever you want them to be, whatever feels the most natural and comfortable for you. Sometimes I like to have my hands out, palms facing upward. Sometimes I like coming into a hand gesture. Sometimes I like having my hands just in my lap. So, your choice. So begin now by finding that spot, really just sitting into it. And can you find a place in your body that is holding on where you don't need to be holding on? So maybe your shoulders are feeling a little bit tense. You can mindfully drop your shoulders. Maybe you feel like you're having to hold your legs up in a cross-legged position. See if maybe at this time you can scooch around, try to find something that'll let you just be. And at this time, take whichever hand position that you prefer and gently close your eyes now. And the only thing that you're changing is we're just closing your eyes. Begin to feel the sit bones reaching down. Again, we're not changing anything actively, but more so observing what's going on within the body. Feel the muscles around your face. Are they tight? Are they holding onto something? Be aware of it, and without judgment, just try to relax. Begin to feel the chest rise and fall with each breath that you take. And notice if the breaths are long or short. Without any judgment, just taking note of what they feel like. Now for a moment, think about the sounds that you're hearing from the outside. Maybe the cars are passing by on the street. Maybe you hear water running in the pipes, air in the vent, the clock ticking. Notice all those things. And notice how now you're still breathing. Now come back to the body and feel the breath rise and fall. You might think about thoughts coming through. You might notice images in your head. But just watch them as they pass and try again to focus on the breath. It's really natural for the mind to go a little crazy in the beginning. It's normal to impulsively think about what you're going to do next. Just try to focus on the feeling of the air coming in through your nostrils and being pulled out of your lungs. Gently nudge your attention back to the breath if you find it has wandered. A good trick to staying focused on the breath is putting something onto the inhale and onto the exhale so you could focus on it. So as you inhale, count to 1 and exhale 1 again. Inhale 1 and exhale 1. It's a simple tool that can help you refocus back to the physical movement of breathing without adding extra meaning. Because there is no extra meaning. Inhale 1 and exhale 1. If you feel like your mind has wandered, without judgment, just come back to the breath. At any time, you can begin again. At every time you are breathing. Breathe in 1, exhale 1. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 1. Exhale, 1. Still keeping awareness on the breath and the air as it fills your lungs and as it exits. You'll find at this point that the noise in your head, the chattering, is maybe a little bit more calm, but still comes up. And that's okay. You'll just continue breathing in and breathing out. Couple more breaths here. On your next exhale, feel yourself ground back into the floor through the sit bones. Start to come back into the body, becoming aware of the feet, the legs, the hips, the shoulders, the hands, your face. Slowly open up your eyes. Congratulations, you just finished your first, if it was your first, session of mindfulness and meditation. It's nothing more than just sitting, focusing on the breath, and allowing the thoughts to pass without judgment and without any attachment to it, really. So I hope you guys enjoyed this practice. Thank you so much for sharing this brief moment with me. Namaste. If you like this practice, there are tons of other ones available for you, as well as more information on mindfulness in the free mindfulness ebook at shopskara.com. So make sure you check that out.